the Joyful Yogini here. Welcome to your week reading. I'm live on Reddit and live on YouTube here. I feel like the screen should go a little bit higher. Bless you. Hold on. Let me just get a block. It's helpful being a yoga instructor because I just happen to have blocks available. Is that too high? Let's see. I can do that. All right. So that's cool. All right. I don't know about you, but I had a good weekend. It was a good weekend. But I noticed some intensity coming up, and I felt like I was being drawn to self-soothing. That's what I was drawn to. I was drawn to self-soothing. So, as an example, yesterday I had some cannabis and that was a whole lot of fun. But then I wanted to have more. Like I had probably too much caffeine yesterday. I baked, or my son and I, which was nice, we baked some gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate chip cookies. They were pretty good. And I didn't have one, I had 3 of them. So there was more self-soothing for you. And then in the evening, I was playing poker. I'm such a good mom with 2 of my kids. And my daughter cracked open a bag of sour cream and onion chips. I can't even say cream properly. Sour cream, and chips. And they're so fucking addicting. And so today I have a little bit of inflammation because I did a little bit too much self-soothing. And I was wondering, so why were you self-soothing yesterday? Like, what was with it? And I think because the energy over the weekend, as I said, it was just a little bit more intense and some uncomfortable feelings were coming up, maybe some fear coming up, some second guessing of, is that my intuition? Is that not my intuition? Am I making the right choice? Am I not? Oh, I'm getting hot already. Anyone else getting hot right now? It's getting hot in here. Let's take out. It's not that kind of show. So I will continue. Oh, okay. What are you saying there? I don't want to miss the messages. You like sour cream and onion chips too? Yeah, these were good. And you know what? These were no name brand because all the Lays are off the shelves. I don't know if that's happening for you too, but the Loblaws company of grocery stores are like, we're not paying increased prices. And then Lay's is like, well, F you, we won't send you our chips. So apparently, not that I'm like totally in the know about that, but someone told someone and I found out. Okay. So yeah, we'll be getting to the weekly reading in just a second. But yeah, so I felt like the energy was super intense. And so I was self-soothing, and it makes me want to even go like, I should go back to just fucking sucking my thumb. And then I wouldn't be gaining all these calories from this self-soothing or sucking something else. Where did your mind go? Mine normally goes there. Mine probably went there before yours did. All right. So I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to pull it from my daily inspiration deck. How was the weekend for everyone else? Anything coming up for you? What does that say? Oh, King's in the house. Hey, King. Oh, thanks for the kiss. Much appreciated. Okay, so daily crystal inspiration deck. Let's see. I've been feeling the energy ramping up. It feels not only because I had a couple cups of coffee and I'm speaking fast, moving fast, all that, but I do feel like in reality, not just in my personal reality, I feel like the energy is picking up. And so we had a new moon last Wednesday, and if you planted some seeds of things you want to accomplish, and I feel like if you've been taking action when you were drawn to take action, those seeds are getting fertilized. That sounds pretty good too, doesn't it? This is Chewy in the background. If you can see his big red hairy butt. Oh, just dropped a card. Oh, he dropped his bone there you go, in the technology basket. Don't want him chewing on the VR set. That wouldn't be good. All right, so 3 cards wanted to come out from this deck. I might be opening up another deck to get additional information. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so what can we expect for this week? The first crystal that came out is chrysoprase. Allow yourself to receive. Let me bring it to YouTube as well. Chrysoprase. So those of you who are new to my stream, just by looking at the crystal, every crystal has different vibrations. different healing properties to it, just like every fruit or vegetable is very different in the properties that they have and how they can benefit you. So even just looking at the picture, you can take in the vibration of the crystal. So be open to receive. I love this because that the energy does feel that way. It feels like we're moving forward. So be open to getting some good news this week. And it might be good news in regards to a job. It might be good news in regards to financial remuneration, which could be associated with a job. It could be relationship wise. Be open to receive awesomeness in your life. So if new people have been coming into your life, be open to that and tap into the vibe that they have and how they make you feel. Because if they make you feel good inside, okay, those of you who know me, you know I break out into songs sometimes. So the song that is coming up, good, 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 good vibrations. So if wherever you've been getting good vibrations from, you can celebrate and know that you've been attracting that in. So you've been in a good place, but mostly, right, to be able to bring those good vibes in. And it's also a mirror reflection of where you're at on the inside as to who you're bringing in. So if you're bringing in some positive people into your life, they can celebrate that, and you can celebrate not only for having the good vibes around you, but for the inner work that you've been doing and staying in that positive place. Okay, so be open to receiving that awesomeness. Oh, what does that say? What is a microbe's response? Oh, are you talking to Hoopy about that? Oh, I missed some stuff. Oh, I got to scroll by here. Look at all this stuff I've missed. The Pringle in you. The Pringles are delicious. You're summoning. Sorry, there's quite a lag. Oh, okay. Is that a tail in the background? Yes, it is. You look like my friend's Manu's mom. My friend Manu's mom. Okay, and is that a compliment or are you like jabbing? It feels like a compliment. I was just double checking. Okay, it does not work for me. What doesn't work for you? Bringing in the energy of the crystal. You can't see it, but the microbes response is real. Oh, so that's why you were talking to. Okay, so yeah, I think Hoopy was referring to the energy of the crystal. Just like the words you use all have energy. So if you have a word or a phrase, sentence, I don't know what the fuck's gonna come out of my mouth. So we gotta go with this. All these different options that come out of my mouth. So let's say if you think something like I'm looking outside right now, there's no sun, skies are pretty gray, and I can look outside and go, fuck, what a crappy ass day, right? And that's going to have a heavier, denser vibration to it, and we take in that vibration within our body. And that's whatever we take in through using our five senses. So it could be from the words that you say either out loud or to yourself, or what you're surrounded by, accepting in potentially. It creates the vibration within your body. And if you have think a positive thing, okay, well, it looks cloudy outside, but I see grass. We're getting closer to springtime. See, that was a whole run-on sentence there. But that is positive. Trying to wrap. So everything's vibration. And I noticed it was upside down in my hand. Oh, what does King say? It's nice to hear your positive feedback again. Oh, nice, King. Yeah, it's great to have you connecting in again. Okay, Manu's mom is an awesome lady. She always brings tasty snacks for us. Nice. Subtle stuff. And she's saying her subjective experience. So energy. Okay. Awesome, Hoopy. Thanks for explaining that. Northern Lolo's in the house. Hey, Yogini. Hey, how are you? Good to have you here. All right, so pink opal, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. So this was upside down. Now you can see if this relates to you, but for me, when I was thinking about how I was self-soothing yesterday with all the different amazing treats, all I was lacking was like a tub of ice cream, basically. I was probably being a bit too harsh on my body. So I wasn't necessarily being kind to myself, even though I was using it as a tool to feel good. I need to be more aware of that, right? Because, when I'm jacking myself up on, let's say, sugar and caffeine, maybe a bit of alcohol, cannabis, things like that, then I'm 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 trying to bring myself into a higher vibration and not feeling like I'm doing that on my own, needing to have those tools. And sometimes we need some tools, but just watching the balance of that. And I think yesterday for me, it was like this because my ears starting to get plugged up near the later afternoon, and it's because that's what my body does. It'll be different for everybody, right? But my ears start getting plugged up and my equilibrium can get off and I can start getting stiff in my joints. So I think I was overdoing it. And so, but hey, it's not the weekend anymore. I'm going to settle things down, have lots of water, maybe water with lemon, and I am going to be more kind and to myself. So how can you be kind and gentle? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough water? Are you getting exercise? Are you getting social time? Are you are you eating foods that are for your highest and greatest alignment? Hello, are you religious? Packetel, I am spiritual, but I don't call myself religious in that I don't belong to a particular religious denomination. You know, I I used to be Catholic, and I told my parents I wanted to get baptized in grade 6, and then I was confirmed. I went to church all myself because I believe in something bigger, but I don't like the constrictions of a particular religion. This is right and this is wrong, and if you don't do this, you're a sinner. And I, I just, for me, that it doesn't work, and for other people, it does work really well. So it's great. It's whatever works for you. So I'm spiritual. I have my own belief system, and it works for me. Certain sun sign or other criteria. Oh, the cards are for everybody. So this is a sorry, one of my daughters is texting me right now. This is a collective reading, weekly reading for us. Yeah, Mr. Niggle or Dr. Niggle, it's for everybody. All right, so the next card is labradorite, see the magic. That is a labradorite crystal. Pretty cool crystal, eh? Crystals are so amazingly unique and brilliant, and such beautiful, unique vibrations from them, just like each and every one of you. We all have our own unique essence. So, in regards to see the magic, I have needed to have this reminder, and these cards keep on coming. I find myself dipping into the fear and not trusting that things are unrolling the way they should. I've been having some fear related to making the wrong decision, or where should my focus be. I keep on, let's say, getting the message on focus on what you want, on what you desire, and and I and then I go back to, well, I have been doing that for a long time, but nothing is showing up in this area, but I'm getting things showing up in this area where my focus hasn't been. So now I'm focusing here because this is where the energy is. And I was struggling with well, this is where the energy, but you keep on telling me to focus on what I desire, right? So I think I got this now, but I'm still going to probably need some reminders. And I'm telling you this just in case you can relate. And I'm going to read what you're saying in just a second. I'll have to put my glasses on again. Okay, so we need to focus on what we desire, not being so specific that it has to be inside this tiny little box, right? Having room for it to morph and grow in a way that's going to be for our highest and greatest alignment, right? So that part's important. However, whatever's presenting now is where your energy should be directed right now. but still trusting that things are unfolding the way they should, because sometimes you need to go on a path before you can get to really where you want to go. And where you want to go still might look a little bit different, but you will totally accept and embrace it when you're going through this journey, if you accept and embrace this journey, right? So where you are at can bring you to the people you need to meet, the things you need to learn. I mentioned this, I think, on the Feel Good Friday, which is Oh, the Places You'll Go, the Dr. Zeus book, right? So we need to trust in that. And you are a magical creator. So back to this labradorite, see the magic. You are a creator. And by you staying in that place of joy and being in the now, so enjoying where you are right now instead of, well, I'll be happy once I get here. I can relax once I get here. Because if you stay in that constriction and that fear, you're not going to get there, because you can't get there when you're in a constricted place. You need to be in a good, joyful, contented place to be able to move forward in that way and attract what you want. So that, okay, let me see what you guys have to say now. Let's see. Is it okay to buy a laptop during Mercury retrograde, or should I throw all technology into the trash? Okay, I'm going to answer that in just a sec. I wish more than anything right now for Russia to stop murdering civilians in the Ukraine. Mr. Nagel, I totally agree. And so does no time. Yeah, what's happening over there, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's I'm not embracing it's I can't embrace what Russia's doing. I can't. And I know there are some people, of course, who are fighting for Russia that are. Um, yeah, I'm. Last week we sent a big prayer out the streams. So if you want to take a moment right now, and let's bring in a whole bunch of loved, filled, compassionate energy into our heart for everyone in the Ukraine. You can do this or not. It's totally up to you. And then I'm going to continue on here. Oh, I'm going to answer that question about the laptop. Okay, so bringing a whole bunch of love and compassion into your heart, as if you are giving everybody in the Ukraine a big, massive hug that is filled with so much love and compassion. Because right now they need all the love and support that they can get to help them through this time. And I'm asking, whether you believe in God or source, or if you believe anything higher, right? We can call, I also believe in angels and guides. So I'm asking God or source to send lots of angels to help protect everyone in the Ukraine. And not just people, but also animals. And to help them find a safe place to be, and to make sure they have all the food that they need, and water, and love and compassion and guidance and resources to stay strong and safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can send your own prayers out there. All right, so in regards to the laptop and Mercury retrograde, you know what? I didn't even know we were in Mercury retrograde already. When did it start? I guess I've had my head in a hole. I'm on top of when it comes. I didn't realize we were in Mercury retrograde already. Or if you're just saying that for when we go into Mercury retrograde. Anyways, I'm gonna have to look that up. So if you've already been in the midst of looking for a laptop or a whole fucking unit, whatever, it doesn't have to just be a laptop, but anything technology, if you've already been doing the research and you already had the plan to do the purchase ahead of time, you can continue on with it. It's totally fine. Just like they say don't sign contracts during Mercury retrograde, but if everything had already started before Mercury retrograde, then you can continue on with things. But you just need to read things, ve- get detailed on it, and make sure you write out your questions. You ask all the questions that you need to make sure you're going into it with your eyes totally wide open, and then it's okay. Okay, I like the emojis. I'm getting some blue and yellow love, hitting the solar plexus and the throat chakra. Thanks, Northern Lola. Love it. All right. So those are the three cards for the week. So the main things is allow yourself to receive, be kind to yourself, and see the magic this week because things are moving and shaking and rolling in a positive way as long as you're staying in a positive place. So just catch yourself. Be vigilant on paying attention to your emotions. Where are your thoughts? Change your thoughts when you can, when they're in a more heavier, darker place. Distract yourself. There's something shiny over there. Distract yourself. Get yourself in a better place. Maybe do something creative. Maybe listen to some stand-up comedy or a fun TV show, or listen to fun music, or do some painting or drawing, or I'll do cleaning around the house, listening to music and dancing it off, just to get myself into a good space. And then when you're in that creative space, you can see things more clearly. Like you can look at a situation without tunnel vision of this sucks. Instead, you can open up your mind to the opportunities for it. So just watch that this week. And when you're in that more positive place, and be open to receive. So be open to receive. I feel like I'm drawn to say this. So the masculine side is take action, go, go, go. And the feminine side is being open to receive. The feminine side is the polite, the gentle, the patient, the the being open to receive gifts or compliments or resources or guidance, just being open and not feeling like I can do it myself, right? It's just being open for love and support. And so that will allow things to come in. So whether it's going to be financial, whether it's going to be job, whether it's going to be someone who's going to make you laugh, right? Like it's all good. So be open to receiving that, and remember the magic creator and who you are. Does anyone want me to pull a card for them? Because if you have it, you can ask me something general. Just say, hey, what does the universe want to tell me? Whatever. Or you can get specific. I want some assistance in this area. So you can let me know, and I can pull a few cards for people. And I understand there's a delay on Reddit right now, so I will wait a little bit. You know what? While I'm waiting, I'm going to pull an essential oil card. Sorry for bumping that. You see Chewy? Chewy is chilled out on the chair there. I'll show you Chewy. There, he's pretty comfy. Grace is on the chair on the other side. I don't want you guys to throw up with me doing a huge turn over. All right. So essential oil card. So let me know if anyone on YouTube or Reddit, if you want me to pull a card for you, let me know. You can be specific or super general. Oh, okay. 3 cards wanted to come out. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm laughing because I saw one of the cards come up, and someone brought this card to my attention because they sent me an old video that I did. And then by looking at the card, I don't know, my angels brought in the song, which I used the other day for an Instagram post. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show up, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, that just came up in my head. So I entertain myself all the time. Mysterious Edge. I'll have one if Chewy gets a reading. All right, Mysterious Edge. For sure, Chewy will get a reading. It's pretty wet from our walk. It is so wet out there. Okay, I'm just going to show you these 3 cards, and then Mysterious Edge will do your reading. The first card is Cinnamon. I just saw a dog hair coming down from here. So you're getting dog action in today's King. I agree. You are. You are. What am I? What am I? The passion? Okay, so cinnamon, when I think of cinnamon, I think of bold, I think of spicy, I think of warming. Cinnamon is also really great for the digestion, but I'm going to go to the book. Where's the book? Here it is. Because I feel like there's a specific message in here. Oh, okay. The key words for this: coldness and introversion. And I was saying like warming of the heart because when I think of cinnamon, I usually put it in a hot drink, right? But this cinnamon can help you to come out of your shell and regain that passion for life. We got passion in here too. For those who have grown emotionally cold and have isolated themselves from the outside world, well, COVID will do that to you, right? Cinnamon is excellent for helping you warm cold and withdrawn emotions. There are plenty of people who are introverts playing the extrovert to survive in life. Access your extrovert inside as you tap into the inner strength and be who you really are or who you want to be. Okay, it also helps with nervous tension and exhaustion. Well, that's good. All right, so and that helps the sacral. So that's the chakra located between the hips, which is the center of your joy, your fertility, your sexuality, your abundance, and your fertility. We also got jasmine. This is the one. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. Okay, so jasmine. Ja- oh, Xquilax, thanks for the silver. How the fuck are you? I haven't connected with your energy in a while. All right, so Jasmine. Let's go to the book for Jasmine. Okay, thank goodness. I remember my much love. Thanks, Xquilax. Okay, Jasmine, living in the now with passion. Love that. King says, I agree you are sexy and you know it. Well, the song you were just singing. All right, thanks, King. Stop living in the past and enjoy what life is giving you now. Stay present, regain your raw passion for everything in life. Stop worrying what happened yesterday and what is coming tomorrow. Simply be and really enjoy what life is about. Release feelings of depression, fear, and vulnerability and move into that place where you trust and feel supported. Live and do what you really want to do. What do you really, really want to do? Not going for plan B, plan C, plan D, unless that's what's presenting right now. So then yeah, at least if that's what's presenting right now, then that's what you're going with, but still trusting you're going to that place of awesomeness of where you really, really want to go. And the last came right out of my hand is pine. She is naked and but she seems safe, right? She seems safe, she seems free, she seems light. Okay, let's go to pine here. And then I'm going to pull a card for you. Pine, pine, pine. Self-worth. It's time to stop rescuing others and rescue yourself. Be strong but flexible, managing the knocks in life, living your own life and letting others live their own journey. Protect your boundaries, be true to you, treating yourself with honor and respect. Let go of negative experiences and move forward to a place where you feel fantastic about yourself. Remember, you can't rescue others. They need to do it for themselves. Allowing them to grow their way allows you to grow. And this is a top chakra essential oil helping with the third eye. All right, so Mega. No, it's Mysterious Edge. Where did Mega come from? I don't know. All right, Mysterious Edge. I'm going to pull a card for you from my Healing with the Angels deck. All right, Mysterious Edge. What does Mysterious Edge need for today? Power. So you see that powerful wind that she is blowing is parting the cloud, the smoke, the fog that is there. So we've had some distortions within our life, distorted perceptions about maybe who we are, about how powerful we are, about what we're capable of, about what's right and what's wrong. And as we embrace ourselves for who we are, as we truly remember who we are and the beautiful uniqueness, even the things about ourselves that other people get pissed off about, when we embrace all of that, we we are standing within our power. So that's our solar plexus really ramping up. So the solar plexus, it's a beautiful spinning wheel of yellow or golden energy below your ribs and above your belly button. So this is your power center. It's associated with the element of fire. And so as you stand in your power, you're helping to get more clarity, because when you own who you are, then you start making decisions from a place of, well, this is what's best for me. And I feel like going like to everyone else, like, and I don't necessarily mean that in a harsh way, but I mean that it's like too bad, right? Too bad. Like, this is what's important for me. And easier said than done, right? Because we can have the patterns of thought and the patterns of way we react. So not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I had mentioned on my weekly live stream, like over that weekend, I was so not in my power. And I felt like I was falling into old patterns, yet I was seeing things clearly and just not able to step in my power. It's like almost deer in the headlights going, ah. But I was seeing things clearly. I needed to have that opportunity to do that. So now we're moving beyond that and we're seeing things more clearly. And now we're able to speak our truth, set our boundaries, and make choices that are for our highest and greatest good. So, Mysterious Edge, you can let me know if that resonates for you, if you needed to have that message. Oh, you might need to sit with it too. What kind of crystals do I need to block 5G radiation? Oh, interesting. You know what? I'm going to pull a crystal from my crystal deck, because we're all a little unique in what we need. A crystal that is really good is shungite. I was going to say kunzite, but shungite. And this helps with like even like Wi-Fi waves and stuff like that, clearing it out of your body, and clearing out other negative energies and toxins that have been hanging out in your body. But when you use this, it can be a shit show, right? You start releasing everything. But this is something you need to set the intention with, right? You set the intention of what you want to do, or you want what you want it to do for you. Hello, how are you? How do I go about requesting a reading? You can do that right now inside Celebration. If you have anything specific that you want to ask, you could ask that. That looks like a model of a Luxor hotel in Vegas. Sure it does. Okay, my daughter is trying to call me, so I'm gonna. This will be my last call. I'm gonna do this quick. 1 second. So the crystal that's coming up for you is aventurine. Create your own luck. Hmm. You know what? I feel like this is for inside Celebration. So I'm just going to put that down for a second. I'll get confirmation of that after. Let me just see if SS911 DIR, what does SS911 DIR need? Okay, a gate. Get back into balance. You know what? Once you balance yourself out in the different areas of your life, not overdoing it, not even overdoing it for helping people, right? And we're not being like too lazy or too active, right? It's like having that balance in there that will help you to ward off negative energies when you're in balance. You're able to see things more clearly. You're able to see what is yours and what is not yours, and help to keep yourself separate from that. So a gate will help you with that. Now, the aventurine, I feel like was for um, SS 911. So, like trusting in your own power and not that things just happen to you. You create your own reality. And then another card came up for you is be kind to yourself as well. That I was shuffling, and that's one of the cards that came out for the collective. So you also need to be kind to yourself right now. I think you've been a little bit harsh and maybe in thoughts or within balance in different areas of your life. Mysterious Edge says, thank you. Definitely resonates. I love what you do. Must be awesome and feeling being a spiritual healer. All the best to you forevermore. Oh, thanks, Mysterious Edge. Totally grateful for that. And Rael, thank you for the helpful award. And then the Hugh guy says, just one thing I would like to know. Will we be moving house this year? Okay, so I will ask that. Do I ask a question to you or do I ask it in my head? You can do it either way. The more open you are, I'm an empath, so the more open you are, the easily I can access your energy. So I had to be quick with this because I had to get to my daughter. So okay, the Hugh guy, will you be moving house? Will the Hugh guy be moving house this year? The Hugh guy be moving house this year. Okay, two cards came up for you. Support is all around you. So whatever is for your highest and greatest good is what's going to happen. So it's about being in that place of trust and seeing how things flow. What was upside down is find peace within. So this was upside down. That's fluorite. And so if you are in a place of anxiousness at all about the move, and maybe it's a really subtle type of anxiousness because wanting to know so you can start making those plans, it's like you just let go of that. It's like you're having that tug of war energetically. So let go of the rope and then things are going to flow. But I do feel like you will be moving before the year is done. And I feel like there's, yeah, outside is, it seems warm and um, I can't tell if it's summer or if it's early into the fall. I don't know what part of the world that you're in, but I'm in Ontario, Canada. So right now we're in winter. So to me, it feels like it could happen before the end of the year. But trust in it. Like, who gives a shit, right? Like the whatever angst, the, everything can change so quickly, right? It depends on your choices. So that needing to know, I get into that place of needing to know stuff. I really want to know because it will make me feel more comfortable and safe. Well, the thing is, we need to feel more comfortable and safe in where we are and how we can handle whatever life is going to throw us. So that's going to be the most important thing. Weren't you in the Circle TV show? Oh, Vim Ray. I that's funny you said that. Was I talking about that before? I mean, I think at one point I was talking how I didn't get accepted into the circle. I went through all these phases and they were just checking to, got to the point where the last thing to do was just a psych test. And then they never gave it to me. And they're like, sorry, you weren't chosen. So I was like, damn, I thought it would have been a fun experience. So no, I wasn't in the circle. Let's see. Does my girl live me or leave you? You know what? Laugh my ass off. People actually, anyways, if you don't believe it, it's totally fine. It's not your cup of tea, that's fine. So I do have to go because my daughter's been trying to get a hold of me. But I am, if you want to practice your own intuition, because everyone is psychic, like you all have your own abilities that most people or a lot of people have like closed them off and you don't believe it. You need to trust in them, you need to practice them, and you can use your five senses. Some people get information in different ways, right? So you all have the ability to be able to bring in information either from your higher self who knows everything that about you since you were born or in utero, and even for past lives. I believe past lives too. You can get information from there to help you to make decisions that are in alignment with who you are. You can get, I believe we all have a team of angels and guides that work with this too, and you can get messages from there. So if you want, you can practice it on Wednesday. I do the live stream again, both on YouTube and on Reddit, and it's at 11 a.m. Toronto time. So you can check that out. And on Friday, I have Feel Good Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's Toronto time. And there's a different theme every week for Feel Good Friday. It's fun, it's loose, it's my Friday night party for me. And you can join my yoga classes if that's something you're interested in too. They're over Zoom and hopefully soon going back into studio as well. So you can go onto my website, the.joyful.yogini.ca if you want, or you can check out my Instagram where my link to all my social media is on in the bio page in my link tree. And that is the.joyful.yogini. Thank you so much, everyone, from my light to your beautiful, amazing light. Namaste. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube first. See you later. Enjoy your day. All right, Reddit peeps.